Welcome to Social Studies class. Already you know very well importance of water. Why? Because already you know very well you are using water for different purpose. Some of the members are using water for drinking. Okay, shortly almost everyone is using water for drinking and growing crops. All life on the earth are crucially dependent upon water. As you know, 71% of the 71% of the land earth is covered by water, and 29% of the earth is covered by land. 71% of the earth is covered by water and 29% of the earth is covered by land. That means 3 by 4th of the 3 by 4th of the earth is covered by water. 3 by 4th of the earth is covered by water. Our remaining 1% is the land. That's why earth is called as the blue planet. Earth is called as a blue planet. Means blue color used to show water bodies on the map and globe. This is called as the blue planet. This is the importance of the water. But you have to know what are the ways to get water. Mainly there are two ways to get water. First one is rain. Rainfall. Second one is rivers. Second one is rivers. What are the ways? First one is the rainfall. Second one is the rivers. These are the two ways you are getting water. Our lesson name is rain and rivers. This is the second lesson from the 7th class. Already discussed first lesson reading of maps different kinds. Now this is the second lesson from the 7th class, rain and rivers. This lesson divided into two parts. First part about rains, second part about rivers. In this session, first of all, you will discuss about rain. Now, first in this rain part, there are three main topics. First one about evaporation, condensation. Second topic about third topic, rainfall in Andhra Pradesh. In the first part, the part name is rain. In this part, there are three main topics. First one about evaporation and condensation. Second topic about the formation of clouds and rainfall. And last topic about rainfall in Andhra Pradesh. First of all, you have to discuss that evaporation and condensation. Evaporation and condensation. You know very well about that. Evaporation. Evaporation means nothing but the process of water vapor changes in the process of water changes into water vapor is called as evaporation. What the evaporation means? The process of water changes into water vapor is called as a evaporation. Is called as a evaporation. By the evaporation, speeds up with increased temperature. If the temperature increase means evaporation also increasing. That's why the evaporation speed up with increase of temperature. Second one is the condensation. Condensation is opposite to the evaporation. That means condensation means the process of water vapor changes into water is called as a condensation. The process of water vapor changes into water is called as condensation. This is the opposite to the evaporation. Evaporation means water changes into water vapor. Condensation means water vapor changes into water is called as a condensation. These two are very very important in the process of water cycle. Now first and the second topic is formation of clouds and rainfall. Formation of clouds and rainfall. First of all, see, this is the sea or ocean. Sea or ocean. This is a sun or sky. Sun. Now, because of sun heat, due to sun heat, the water changes into water vapor. Due to sun heat, the water changes into water vapor from the water bodies like seas and oceans. Do you understand? What the mediator here between heat? Sun heat. Sun heat. So because of sun heat, the water changes into water vapor. This is the hot air. Water changes into water vapor. The water vapor rises with hot air. Rises with hot air. The water vapor, when it reaches the sky, it becomes cool. The water vapor, after reach the sky, it becomes cool. Then becomes cool, the water vapor changes into small water droplets. This is the hot water vapor. The hot water vapor changes into small water droplets because of cooling process. Why? Because as you move away from the earth's surface to higher places, the temperature is decreasing. This is called as a normal lapse rate. Normal lapse rate means nothing but for every 1000 meters to 6 degrees temperature is decrease. For every 1000 meters to 6 degrees temperature is decreasing. It is called as a normal lapse. That's why the hot water vapor changes into cool, became very cool. Why? Because this is temperature is decreased. After hot water vapor changes into small water droplets. The small water droplets are joined with dust and smoke. All you know very well, sky means a lot of dust and smoke. Then the small water droplets are joined with dust and smoke. It became a big water droplets. Okay, ma. First one, hot water vapor changes into small water droplets because of cooling process. Then the small water droplets are changes into big water droplets. When it is changes into big water droplets, whenever it mixes with dust and smoke, it becomes a big water droplets. Then the big water droplets are transformed into clouds. The big water droplets are transformed into clouds. The clouds means nothing but it contain big water droplets. Clouds means nothing but the clouds are contains big water droplets. This is the formation of clouds. The clouds are travel thousands of kilometers. Why the clouds are travel thousands of kilometers to bring rain to us? The clouds are travel thousands of kilometers. Why? Because to bring rain to us. The clouds are travel the one something is helpful to the winds to move from place to place to travel thousands of kilometers. That name is wind. The wind carries the clouds. The winds carry the clouds thousands of kilometers. That's why the winds carrying thousands of kilometers, after traveled thousands of kilometers, the clouds cannot able to carry the big water droplets. It leaves the big water droplets on the surface of the earth as a rainfall. As a rainfall. Rainfall means nothing but the big water droplets falls on the earth's surface. The big water droplets that falls on the earth's surface is called as a rainfall. This is the formation of clouds and rainfall. Once again, I will repeat the formation of clouds and rainfall. See now, because due to sun heat, the water changes into water vapor from the water bodies like oceans and seas. The water vapor rise with hot air. When it reaches the sky, it becomes cool. Then it changes into small water droplets. Whenever the small water droplets are joined with smoke and dust, it becomes a big water droplets. The big water droplets are transformed into clouds. This is the formation of clouds. Clouds means nothing but the clouds means contain water droplets. The clouds are travel thousands of kilometers to bring rain to us. The winds are helpful to the clouds to travel thousands of kilometers. After the clouds are releasing big water droplets on the surface of the earth, it is called as the rainfall. Rainfall means the big water droplets falls on the earth's surface. This is about the formation of clouds and rainfall. Last topic about rainfall in Andhra Pradesh. All you know is that our western part is Arabian Sea and the eastern part is the Bay of Bengal, and down one all you know that Indian Ocean. West side Western Ghats are there, east side Eastern Ghats, east side Eastern Ghats. Now the winds carrying the clouds, you know that. That's why the winds are divided into two types. That means monsoon winds. The monsoon winds are divided into two types. First one is the southwest monsoon winds. Southwest monsoon winds. Second one, northeast monsoon winds. The monsoon winds are divided into two types. First one is the southwest monsoon wind. Second is the northeast monsoon winds. The southwest monsoon winds are start from the Arabian Sea and the northeast monsoon winds are start from the Bay of Bengal. Okay, monsoon winds are two types. First one southwest, second one northeast. The northeast monsoon winds are start from the Arabian Sea and the northeast monsoon winds are start from the Bay of Bengal. The northeast monsoon winds are enter in our country in the month of June. In the month of June, the southwest monsoon winds reach our country. The first state is the Kerala. The southwest monsoon winds are first reach in our country, the state of Kerala. Then it spread into all states later. But in our state, the southwest monsoon winds first reach Rayalaseema districts of Kurnool and Chittoor. According to our country, the southwest monsoon winds first reach Kerala. But according to our state, the southwest monsoon winds reach Rayalaseema districts of Chittoor and Kurnool. But Chittoor and Kurnool receive very less rainfall. Why? Because most of the rainfall falls in the Western Ghats. Most of the rainfall falls in the Western Ghats. That's why dry winds reach Chittoor and Kurnool. Already you know these are the rainy clouds. Rainy clouds. The rainy clouds are when crossing into mountain. If any mountain appear in the middle of path of the clouds are rising to cross the mountain. Whenever it is trying to rise up, it cannot able to hold the water. That's why the waterfall on the one side of the mountain. That's why this is the Western Ghats. Most of the rain falls down in the Western Ghats. Only dry winds reach Rayalaseema districts. That's why Chittoor and Kurnool receive less rainfall. Then it again rise in the Eastern Ghats. That's why Telangana receive high rainfall due to southwest monsoon winds. Chittoor, Kurnool receive less rainfall and Telangana receive high rainfall due to southwest monsoon winds. And again these winds are reversed in the month of October and December. These winds are called as northeast monsoon winds. Because of northeast monsoon winds, the coastal Andhra Pradesh get cyclones. This is the southeast northeast monsoon winds also called as the return monsoon winds. Why? Because the southwest monsoon winds will reverse in the month of October and December. This is called as return monsoon winds. But we will discuss about the floods and cyclones in the next session. Thank you very much.